So those of you who don't know me might not know that I am a contractor, but I'm also a recovering nerd. And being a contractor gives me a lot of opportunities to have the intersection of recovering nerd and contractor where they get to merge together and we get to try some fun stuff. I've always had a semi-passion for videography and photography and just graphics and things like that that I think are really cool and they really excite me. So throughout the course of many years, I've owned a lot of different drones, and I have had a varying level of success with a lot of different drones. I've owned multiple brands, but in today's video, I want to share with you guys what I think is the best drone if you're a contractor who is a casual drone videographer who likes to take, content but doesn't want to really invest too much money, isn't really afraid of, wrecking a really expensive piece of equipment. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So what I have here, and I've been flying it for a couple months now, if I can figure out how to open it, but this little bad boy is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. And you can see it is very small, which is something that is a requirement for me. I have a lot of stuff in my truck, and this is something I can put it in a cheap Amazon case like this and not really worry about it. It doesn't take up a lot of space. But I'm thoroughly impressed with the video quality of this. I like to shoot both vertical and horizontal videos. So this actually, the gimbal, the camera itself, will spin based on what orientation you want to shoot at. This actually will allow you, if you're a little more advanced, you disable all the nannies, which if you're trying to get some more expert level shots, really want to get close to a roof or something that you're building, if you're proficient in flying, you want to turn that stuff off so that you can get close to it. So this will allow you to do that. But this is also an extremely lightweight drone. It's, and I don't know the intricacies of all the rules and stuff, but it's like 250 grams or less, which I believe gets it out of that legal realm of having to have a license and all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's a very lightweight drone. The fly time I'm super impressed with. I own one battery. This is the battery, so you can have multiple batteries. You can charge them if you want to fly more, but I can get about 30 minutes out of a full charge. What I want to tell anybody getting into a drone, this is a great one to start with. You can get 4K video. The photos are awesome. It has a little bit of a digital zoom, so when you're in video mode, you can zoom in and out. But this right here, this DJI controller it's called the RC2. This is what makes all the difference in the world, okay? You can have the nicest, most expensive DJI drone, but if you don't have the controller with the screen, then you're really gonna miss out on a lot of the functionality. To me, this, honestly, if I had this controller, I probably would have enjoyed my other drones a lot more, because in the past, I've had to mount my phone on it, and then I've got people calling me, and it's just really annoying. But this allows you to go through your albums, you can look at your videos, you can look at your photos, you can do all that stuff while the drone is still in the air if you want. And you can use this to transfer it to your phone. You can go to your settings, you can do a lot of stuff with this. But what's really cool, and something I'm getting into, is the more FPV, first person view. And this is kind of in between that, because what plays here is the actual live shot of the drone. So most of the time I've gotten to the point where I'm just sitting here watching this screen and I'm not even looking at where the drone is. You can buy this whole kit, this and this, on Amazon for $9.99. And that's another thing that I really liked. The drones themselves are not expensive. It's the controller in the package is what made it $9.99. I think you can get this with the standard controller for $600 or something like that. But at that price point, I know I'm not gonna crash the controller, so I have that. But if I ever crash the drone, I can replace it for a couple $100 and be right back to flying. No big deal, without spending a ton of money. I have crashed multiple drones when I first started flying these things, and naturally I've gotten a lot better. I don't have that problem anymore. But yeah. Now let's talk about this case. This is the brand is called Yeeteeth, Yeteeth, or Yeteeth. I don't know. It's a cheap Amazon knockoff brand, but it was actually designed for this drone. So again, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. That's the whole point of this, is to be able to get the highest quality footage for the least amount of investment, because I know I'm not even really a drone hobbyist. I just like to take pictures and videos of our work. I like to put it on social media. I like it to be easy and super convenient. Another thing about the convenience too, you can charge this drone with USB-C as well as the controller. So everybody's got a USB-C port in their car nowadays. This spends most of its time in my Bronco, in the case with a cable in the back of it charging it. So I firmly believe if you're just getting into it, or even if you're a little more advanced like me, this is the best drone to get if you're on the go, if you're a contractor, if you want to get above average quality, but without hiring somebody, this is gonna be the drone for you. I'm gonna put a link to all this stuff in the package. I mean, you can have all this for less than, I would say, $1,200, and you're shooting amazing quality video and taking really cool photos that your competitors are probably not spending the time to do. But I hope you guys like this. DJI Mini 4 Pro, love it. Absolutely love it. Thanks for watching.